You are someone who is working as an accountant and you are looking for a better placement with a higher salary. Or if you are a fresher and looking for employment opportunities as an accountant, watch this video till the end. And I'm sure there will be something for you to take away for the better. A few days back, I had a conversation with a couple of prospective employers who were looking to hire an accountant for their respective organization, and they discussed what are the qualities or skills they expect from an accountant they are willing to hire. And that is the reason why today we will be discussing what are the important aspects that you need to keep in mind and the skills that you need to acquire or develop to land your dream job. The first thing that you need to know is that nowadays companies are looking for hiring an accountant who can handle the different activities of the company independently, which means from basic journal entry posting to complying with the monthly, quarterly or yearly statutory filing of different returns as required. Now, companies are not just looking for an accountant, they are looking for a problem-solving person, someone who can handle accounting, finance, payroll and other aspects and can solve them. If you want to build your career in accounting, then you need to be a problem-solving person. The other major aspect that you need to keep in mind is that you need to have a clear goal as to where you need to reach as an accountant. You need to develop your skills as per the goals you have set for yourselves. And you need to identify the skill sets that you need to acquire or polish the skills that you already have. So, what are the skills you as an accountant require is what we are going to discuss today. As an accountant, you need to have a thorough knowledge of the basic accounting functions like journal entry, posting, making receipts and payment vouchers, handling petty cash, bookkeeping, and bank reconciliation. As a fresher who is seeking a career after completing your academic life, now you have a good academic knowledge of things. For example, if you are given a trial balance with relevant adjustment entries, you will be able to solve it. But in a real world scenario, is that how it works? No. When you're working in an organization, you will not have a ready-made trial balance. You will have to prepare the trial balance from the different source documents like sales bills, vouchers, purchase invoices, bank statements, etc. that you have. So, you need to have a clear working knowledge of practical accounting. For example, what to do with the sales bill that you receive, or an expense voucher, or other statements or books that you receive. So, you must learn the basics of practical accounting. The second point is, companies perform their accounting functions using accounting software. Let's say, for example, Tally is one such commonly used desktop accounting software among many that are used by various organizations. The latest version of Tally, that is Tally Prime, is being used in many companies here in India and also in the Middle East. Just knowing a few basic features in Tally is not sufficient for an accountant to effectively and efficiently do the work. You need to have a detailed and thorough knowledge like how to handle the daily transactions of a manufacturing company, or how to generate different managerial reports, how to analyze these reports, how to create and generate a GST invoice, or even pass tedious entries. So, you need to know how to practically work in a company. Good working knowledge of accounting software is necessary for an accountant. You can learn this easily if you get to practice with a proper case study with 1 month real-life scenario transactions of a company on Tally. That is the second thing that you need to work on. Coming to my next point, as a result of COVID-19 lockdowns, the reliance on online utilities has gone up. In the same manner, online accounting softwares are also highly in demand. Online or cloud accounting is where you can find all the accounting features you need in one place. You can log in and do all your accounting functions seamlessly. Zoho Books, Sage 50 Cloud are a few examples of widely used cloud accounting softwares. Now, when you are preparing to attend an interview, you need to be well versed in the working of at least one cloud accounting software. If you learn any one online accounting software, you will be able to customize the same as per the requirements of your company, and also learning other online softwares will be much easier for you. A lot of the companies in India and Middle East are shifting towards online accounting software. So, there is a huge opportunity for accountants who know any online accounting software. Make sure you are one among them. Another important aspect, if you're working in India, you inevitably need to know GST and its practical aspects. In an interview, it is highly possible that the interviewer will ask you if you know GST return filing, and if you can answer confidently with a yes, the probability of you getting that job is high. As an accountant, you must have a practical working knowledge of GST and GST return filing, which is expected out of a fresher too. If you have a platform to practice GST filing using a simulation software, it will be in your best interest to learn it. The next point is, as an accountant, you are expected to have a basic level knowledge of income tax, like TDS, TCS, advance tax, tax deducted at source, tax collected at source, when such tax is to be deducted, at what rate TDS is to be deducted, how to file TDS returns, what is advance tax, when should we pay advance tax, how much is to be paid. All these compliances have to be met by an accountant. It will be a good move on your part to take up a course that will help you learn the basics of income tax. Another important skill is having a good working knowledge of Microsoft Excel. It is very important for a finance professional. Microsoft Excel was designed to support accounting functions such as budgeting, preparation of financial reports with charts and diagrams for easy understanding of data. You need to learn to use Microsoft Excel effectively in your work environment. The next point is ESI and EPF. Knowledge of labor laws and their filing must be known by an accountant. The majority of small and medium enterprises are coming under the purview of ESI and EPF. As an accountant, you need to know the basic registration procedures, what are the compliance to be followed, and how to do the same. Learning a structured course on ESI and EPF calculation will help you master this simple yet powerful tool. My next point is for someone who wish to work in the Middle Eastern countries. The good news is that with recent implementation of value-added tax in Gulf countries, the demand for accountants have gone up drastically. Applicants who are having a good knowledge of Gulf VAT and their corporate tax can land a good job in the Gulf countries. Hence, gaining a deep understanding of the Gulf VAT is essential if you wish to pursue that opportunity. As an accountant, it is good to have all these skills, but it is even more important for you to present it in the best possible way. Here, communication plays an important role. If you want to be hired by any national or global organization, you must be able to communicate confidently in English. Polish your interview skills by practicing the expected questions and answers. Finally, I would like to share with you a few general points that will help you to crack that final interview. You need to have a strong and impressive resume to impress the employer. Dress professionally, and you need to maintain a calm body language and a confident posture during the interview. Under the current circumstances, a lot of the interviews are conducted online, known as virtual interviews. In such a case, make sure you have a strong internet connection to facilitate video conferencing. It is important that you get familiarized with the platform on which the interview is carried out, like Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, etc., so that you don't get overwhelmed by the platform's technicality on the day of the interview itself. Make sure you attend the interview in a well-lit room that does not have any other distractions or noise. Have a good microphone for better audio quality. If there are any lags or communication breaks, politely ask the interviewer to repeat the question. Ensure you answer the question confidently and honestly. That brings us to the end of this video on career tips for accountants. I hope these tips are helpful to you, all job seekers out there, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you for your time. Stay tuned for more interesting videos from Finprov Learning. Thank you.